Uh, how do you say I am home?
Hey. What's up? Hey guys. Hey. How are you? For reference, I am sick. My throat is fucked. I can barely talk that much, so I will not go for too long. But I am home. And I am going to talk about what I did, I think. I may have come down with a fever, but yeah, model dies over. Mama. Okay, one second. Okay, let me. I need my music because I gotta listen to other things. Oh, it's loud. Anyway, what's up? What's up? What's popping? What's going on? Out. Hi. What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna. Okay. Hi. I'm home. It's been I've disappeared for like 2 weeks, and yeah, I'm back, and now I am. I don't know. I guess I'm just home now. Not a lot else going on. Sorry, I had to check something. Yes, not the vlogger voice. The vlogger voice is gonna go away soon. Also, Erica, thank you for the 12 months. Jesse, thank you so much for the gifted. Isaiah, thank you for the super. Runa, thank you for the 2 months. Komiki, thank you for the 2 months. Cutie, thank you for getting 5. Akai, thank you for the 11 months. Sarah, thank you for the 6 months. Cardino Sai, Tadaima. So yeah, I went to Japan. Whoop-dee-doo. I vividly remember before I left, I basically said, I'm not going to Japan. And that was a fucking lie. Was it intentional? Yes. Did I want to make it a surprise? Also kind of yes. Hayes, thank you for the 9 months. Nocte, thank you for the 11 months. Luna, I think for the 12. Mel, thank you for the 12 months. Jeslyn, thank you for the 9 months. So yeah, that was a fucking lie. And I thought, you know what? It would be really funny if people just found out that I was there. You know, Barry B, thank you for the 6 months. Menaria, thank you for the 12. Oh, god damn. Everyone's hitting their years. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, frankly, like, it was for shits and giggles. You think of the 12 months. The big for real? Yeah, for real. I don't know. We low-key knew. I'm kind of curious to see who figured out. You know what I mean? I want to know who kind of figured out. The community post, LMFAO. Oh yeah, I forgot I made that. You know, not gonna lie, I made that community post on my iPad, and I didn't realize it was public. It was supposed to be member, because I was like, oopsies, and I completely forgot. About that. So, oopsies. But yeah, so surprise, I was at Off Collab Karaoke, and that shit was fun. That shit was cool. It was pretty obvious. Okay, well, whatever, man. Whatever. Subby didn't think of the 5 months. L think of the 12. Yoon think of the 12. Lyndon think of the member. But yeah. Okay, so what happened? Where do I begin? Where do I start? That I don't think I have anything super crazy when it came to the flight. I will say this is probably the first flight that I've ever considered upgrade, or rather that I did decide to upgrade my seat, because I went from regular economy to economy plus. This was the first time I've ever done this shit. It was way too expensive for what it was worth, but you know what? The flight was cheap, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Were you comfy? Well, let me just say, no, I absolutely was not. Economy Plus was not worth it. I definitely, I paid way too much for a seat that I genuinely was so uncomfortable in. Why? Because I booked a seat that I thought, maybe I would just have just one more person in my row. But guess what? It was a full flight. And you know what sucks even more? When you're a broad-shouldered guy sitting in either seat, all of them suck. You need to be in the aisle seat, or you need to just suck it up and slouch forward and put your shoulders forward and fucking crunch up in order to make space for the guy next to you. And that sucked. But guess what? What happens is it's even worse when there's two people with really wide shoulders. Why? Because I sat next to a guy. I'm in the window seat, by the way. There's another guy next to me who also is very broad shouldered and very big. And I was like, oh no, the both of us are going to have issues. So the entire flight was basically us sitting shoulder to shoulder. My right shoulder is hitting the window. My left shoulder is hitting him the entire time. And the only other time that it wasn't was when I was leaning forward in order to sleep, because I would put my head down and I would sleep that way. Let me also just say, Economy Plus, the quote-unquote extra legroom that they promise, that's a fucking lie too. Yukino thinking of this for the 1 month, Sam thinking of the 6 months, Angel thinking of the 5 months. So yeah, that was not a very good, I will admit, probably not the greatest use of or probably not the greatest purchase that I've made when it comes to flights. But you know what? Whatever. The flight was cheap. It was okay. I played a lot of Balatro, and I also watched Culinary Class Wars or whatever, the Korean cooking show, which honestly, I was very, very surprised about how that went. I watched up to 6 episodes and then realized, oh shit, I'm at the airport. So yeah, at least now you know it's not worth it. I think at some point in time, I want to do the one something that genuinely makes a difference, but I will say Economy Plus, not it. Do you at least get to enjoy the window view? No, I didn't. Why? Because it was in the middle of the day and the sun was too fucking bright. So all of us on that fucking plane had the windows closed. And when everybody has the windows closed, you don't want to be that one guy with the window open. So it's pitch black in that entire plane. We're all asleep. We all want to sleep. So yeah. Flashbang. Going out. Anyway, also, yeah. If I do cough like crazy at some point in time, my bad. I'm dying. I'll leave it at that. So yeah. I land, I go through customs, I pull some cash real quick because frankly, the USD is very strong. So let's just say $50 can get me a very, very long way. Also, having an iPhone is very convenient, by the way. Let me just say, the Apple Pay and the wallet is awesome. Having Suica or rather I use Ikea, the Ikea card on my phone, so fucking convenient. Made life so easy. Trains, vending machines, konbini, literally any purchase that I needed to make with tap, Ikea card got me. And that was probably the greatest choice that I've made. Thank you, Schubert Dubert Yaminis, for convincing me to get an iPhone last February. He has fundamentally changed my life for the better. Yeah. Norland, thinking of the 12 months. Tira, thinking of the member. Duty, thinking of the 9 months. So yeah. That shit was awesome. How many tuna sushi in total did you get? Okay. In terms of tuna, I believe about 15 plates times 2. So it's 30. Plus another 10 plates. So that's another 20, about 50 pieces in 2 trips. That was, yeah. Oh, fuck. Balmon, thank you for so much for the Alka Super. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Elderling West, thank you for the 12 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, bros tuna. Yeah, I know. I'm fucking, I'll be sleeping with the fishes, literally. With rice or mini rice? With regular rice, dude. That's a regular rice. I only did mini rice sometimes. Aka killed him? Dude, all Akkas fucking kill me. It's just how it goes. I'm deathly afraid when people send me big. Oh. Baba, thank you for gifting 20. Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't know how else to explain the expression that I have. I'm just like, oh, you know what I mean? I'll eat anything in 12 months. So yeah. What else was like crazy? I talked about this very briefly. If you haven't already, I will, ironically, for those of you who aren't in membership, I talk a lot more in membership usually. If you ever want to like know what the fuck is going on with me behind the scenes, or if you want a shit that I talk about before I talk about it on public streams, membership is the time to do it, or rather the place to do it, or rather the place to watch it. I don't fucking know. Hey, if you want to join, that's the place to be. Got the new outfit of yours? Hey, you would probably know a little bit more if you join membership. You know what I'm saying? Besides the point. Besides the point. Lean, thank you for the 8 months. Cuden, thank you for the gifting the 20. What the fuck? AJ, thank you for the 7 months. Yeah, so what else was there? Honest to God, I was mostly there initially to just relax. I thought, hey, you know, I'm just gonna go to Japan for a little bit because I just want to relax. I really want to avoid doing too much work. I'll do some work, but I'm not gonna do too much. Originally, I was actually supposed to leave on the 18th. And then I talked to you guys where I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to extend a little bit longer to the 24th. So I had like 6 extra days where I was just like, oh, yippee, me with my boys. You know what I mean? Which I'm very glad that I did. As you can see, we did a lot of off collabs, especially the one with just the guys with the voice mimicry. That was fun. You know, it was just a lot of really, really good memories that I think that came from this trip. And honest to God, there's not, well, okay, how else do I put this? I think this trip genuinely was probably one of the most like stress-free that we've had in a long time. Like, sure, there's like us having to worry about being on schedule and doing a bunch of different stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, this was one of the more relaxing trips where we just were able to just hang out. We were able to go to dinners together. We were able to just relax and talk things, whatever the fuck was going on. And I think that was probably the biggest thing. That was the most important part about this entire trip. It was less about anything crazy in terms of stories, but mostly just being able to experience relaxation with friends. And that's the most important thing. So yeah. Yeah. Do you guys go to the maid cafe? No, unfortunately not, because we ran out of time. And mostly because we kind of just forgot. I think the biggest thing was we really chilled out, basically. Like, we really didn't make plans, if that makes sense. We never made plans because at the end of the day, we would just wing that. Like, we would wake up and we just wing it. It's like we'd wake up and we're like, do you guys want to do something? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. That's pretty much it. That was like genuinely how it went the entire weekend. It was, does someone want to get dinner at this place? Oh, me. Oh, me. I'll go too. Awesome. Let's just go. There was one dinner where it was just me, Sunny, Shu, Wilson, Vox, and that one was pretty awesome. Like, it was a little bit on the pricier side, I'll admit, but genuinely just that the 5 of us, it was very, very nice. We got a little private room. We get yakiniku for like the 17th fucking time, but you know, that's besides the point. So, okay, where was I? So, what else happened? Off the airplane, get to the hotel. Awesome. I'm chillaxing, relaxing, maxing all cool. And I only vaguely remember basically just going to a lot of konbinis, specifically Mini Stop, because Mini Stop had this fucking like 578 yen sushi platter that I will admit was super value, and I would get it every single morning before we would have to do any work. And I was like, yes. This is not Sushiro. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So yeah. Honestly, not a lot of plans. I guess the one thing, it was basically just hanging out a lot with like Wilson, Finana, Vanto, if we could catch him every once in a while. And this was my first time meeting my boy, Leo Kuga. So I feel like everybody watching knows Leo at this point. Leo's my guy. He's a great friend of mine. He's my duo. He plays, he's a fucking insane player. He's immortal on JP servers. He's a D3 on NA. That's my man right there. And honest to God, if I like high key, he is one of the guys that I am like, I will, if you need me or if you need a favor, I will happily do it. That's why I'd be willing to mix for him again, right? If you need an emergency commission, I'll do it. Cool. So when I came to Japan, or rather a little bit before, I messaged him because I was like, hey, Leo, I really want to get my hair cut because all of my barbers in America have not been great. You know what I mean? I've not had a quality haircut in a long time. So I was like, hey, Leo, can you hook me up with your hairstylist? And he was like, I got you. And I was like, oh, thank God. Damn, they suck so bad. You had to go international? It was, okay, it's that, but also I just really wanted to experience, like, I don't know. I wanted to experience like Japanese hairstyles because I've like pretty much everybody else who's done their hair in Japan has always been like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's really good, in fact. And you know, I'll admit, everyone's hair looks really nice. So I'm like, shit, maybe I should do it too. So he hooked me up with this guy, and I was like, awesome. Yeah. And after that, we went to a nice beef tongue place, and it was like, ooh, this is pretty good. And then I paid for that lunch because I was like, ooh, if I put this on my credit card, this is a tax write-off for me later. Which, in all fairness, any time that I am talking quote unquote business is a tax write-off, as you would know, So yeah, why is this? Oh fuck! Why is my? Hey, get that shit back down here. What's my shit? How's the haircut? Liked it? Yes, it's awesome, and you'll know what I mean soon. You'll know what I mean soon. So yeah, honestly, just walked around a lot, hung out a lot. Eventually, I don't remember if this is the same night. Ended up going to. We somehow kidnapped Shu and ended up at a karaoke room after meeting up with Wilson, who then split off for a little bit. So me, Leo, and Shu are in a karaoke room. We're singing for a little bit, and then Sunny is like, "Oh, I want to join too." So he pulls up. So Sunny pulls up, and then Fiona's like, "Oh, I'm done with my thing. Can I show up too?" And then she shows up too, and we're all just like, "Okay, cool." I don't remember exactly what happened after that night. I'm pretty sure the other two split off, and it was just me, Leo, and Finana. And oh my God, let me just say, I'm not gonna shut up about this one. Me and Leo had this one fucking kebab, or not even kebab. There was a little kebab stand where we were in the area we were at, and I shit you not, that was the greatest fucking shawarma I've ever had. Period. It was probably the single best shawarma that I've had in years. Oh snap. Yep. It was like 10 p.m. We're waiting for Sushiro because it's taking a while, and we ended up finding it, and it was like awesome. 350 yen? No, it was like 750. But that was for like chicken and beef. フェミチキの子食べたかな。時々。I only had femichiki like every once in a while, not too often, not every day like I used to. But yeah, it was a really good shawarma. We housed that shit, and then immediately after we then went to Sushiro, and then I also went to town again. So yeah, I'm trying to think like what else, because at this point in time is also when did I do well? Okay, fact check. Historians, or people who know me better than I know myself. Did I do the off collab with Wilson before or after the karaoke? Because I don't remember. Was this before? This was after. Wait, no. Okay, you're right. This is after. Okay, because I remember talking about the karaoke in the stream after. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for fact checking. I don't remember this shit. Listen, man. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is one of those moments where I just black out and I wake up and I'm like, oh, I did that. Cool. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's just the way it goes, and I just have to accept that reality. You know what I mean? Vanal, thank you for the 7 months. Happy you had a lot of fun. Thank you, dog. Thank you for the member. Slide, thank you for 2 months. Pink Paper Heart, thank you for gifting the 5. Nichidado, thank you for the 2 months. Lemon, thank you for the 12. Appreciate it. It was the Green Goblin at the karaoke. I always love describing literally anything that I do. Same thing goes for voice packs, and I've said this in the past. Whenever I do voice packs, it is the equivalent of the Green Goblin. I pass out and I wake up and things are done suddenly. You know what I mean? Like I quite literally don't have any recollection of a lot of things that I just end up doing because it just happens. You know what I mean? Will I ever truly know? Hell no. Will I ever stop to find out? Also no. Do I want to bother? No. Anyway, besides the point. What else was there? I don't think there was anything like in terms of like timeline that I was like, ooh, you know, awesome. Watched Arcane. That was cool. Or rather, Act 1, Act 2 when that came out, because we had, you know, yeah. Thank goodness for photos, no, or else your memories poof. Oh, true. Actually, I haven't. Wait, you're right. I need to check my photos because that is a better idea of what I did. Oh yeah, Cat Cafe. Wilson took us to, and we were like, okay, cool. I don't have like a very vivid memory of that. We found a random vending machine with sriracha bottles, and that shit was crazy because I was like, damn, they can just do that. Oh, okay. I just have a lot of like liminal space photos. Like I just have very long hallways. For me personally, this is just the way that I do it. I like taking photos of very long and dark passageways. These are mostly just used for reference shots for, you know, other like commission stuff. So you can imagine how most of my gallery looks. Insane hallway. Screenshot of a DM because we got lunch with somebody. Hanging out with Leo. Oh, right. We did go to Softmap because we wanted to check out mouse pads because they did have artisans, and I was like, shit. And I kind of wish that I would have picked one up, but also, oh, and I guess that's another thing. I had to buy a fucking luggage. Why? Because I don't travel, and I don't usually pack a lot. So the only luggage that I have is the equivalent of a carry-on that I've been using since middle school because I just never saw the need to get a full-on check-in bag until I realized, damn, okay, maybe I do have to if I'm traveling internationally. So now that I have it, not gonna lie, I went to a Muji. That shit saved my life. It's pretty big now, and I'm like, thank God that I did this, because now I'm chilling. You're brave. There's so much stuff to buy. See, you say that there's so much stuff to buy, but here's the thing. I'm not a consumer. I am a consumer. I'm lying to you. I just don't buy a lot. To be completely honest, like I don't really, you know, I don't really purchase a lot of stuff just because like, I'd like to, but only on occasion, right? Have you met Aster? I did meet Aster. Me and Aster hung out a lot. I kind of wish, well, in the back of my mind, I like vaguely remember he owes me a dinner. He does owe me one dinner. Yeah. I'll leave it at that. He does owe me one dinner. Glizzy dinner, let's go. Oh yeah, so that was also the night we went to Caesarea, and that was really cool. Caesarea was nice, hanging out with the guys. Went to a lot of vintage game shops. That was really cool. So yeah, what else was there? Oh right. So before the karaoke, I did what any sane person would do, and what any hard-boiled fucking American with, clogged arteries and a penchant for a heart attack would do. I let's just say, there's one thing that Japanese fast food has for some reason, and that's the 1 pounder. If you don't know, the 1 pounder is quite literally 1 pound of meat, so pushed between 2 buns. It's a 4 fucking patty burger, and they had it at Burger King. But also, it wasn't just the normal 1 pounder. The last time I saw the 1 pounder was in December with Kunai, because we had snuck out. Rather, we went to a Burger King and I saw it because at the time we were gonna have dinner already. But then we were also like, let's go check out the fucking Burger King. So I was like, whoa, the 1 pounder? That sounds fucking insane. I want to do this shit in the future. So I've been holding on to this dream that I would go and get the 1 pounder at some point in my time. In some point in my career, when I go to Japan, I will have the 1 pounder. So I end up going to Burger King with Finana, where she got this hot dog, which is kind of funny because this hot dog, for some reason in Japan, the way that they do hot dogs is really interesting because they don't use, or rather they don't fully cut their buns. And it's really strange to me. I don't know how else to explain it other than like, all right, hold up. You know what time it is, guys. You guys know what time it is. All right, give me like 1 second. Okay, so let's... So the way that they cut their... Okay, so you know how hot dogs, right? You know how an American hot dog, it is 1 bun, right? Or rather, yes, it is like 1 long bun, correct? Correct. Now, when they cut it all the way. And this is going to be our side view, right? So that is where we see the dog, right? Sits firmly between these two. It's sandwiched between these two, right? Not fully, but you get the point, right? Like this has minimal connection space for your dog, correct? That way the dog fits snugly between the buns. It's right there, okay? In Japan, it's really weird because they have a bun, right? They make the incision, but it's like this. Okay? There's so much bread here still to the point where the dog is just fallen out. Like there's no space for the dog. Okay? It just sits on top. So it was very strange when I saw that, and I was like, which I will admit, it did look pretty good. Who let the dog out? This is specifically to like when we were there at Burger King. I don't know if this is just like the one time. I just thought this was like pretty weird, but like I was like, okay, anyway, glizzy anatomy over. Anyway, actually, wait, no, we're gonna turn that back on. Okay, so the 1 pounder was a fucking monster. Why? Because again, it was 4 patties stacked together like the fucking monstrosity that it was. The other problem is that this thing per layer was filled with cheese. Every layer was cheesed to meet you, you know, as they would say, you know. It was a lot. This thing was a fucking monster, okay? I shit you not. This was a, you know how most burgers you can do like one-handed burger. You know what I mean? You can one-hand that shit. You can single hand that. You know when Skyrim, the equivalent of like single handing your weapon, or similarly, what's another one? Similarly in like Elden Ring, where you can one hand your weapon or two hand your weapon. This was the equivalent of having to two hand your fucking claymore because your strength stat was not high enough. Does that make sense? This was a two-handed fucking burger, and that was an experience. Would I do it again? Maybe. But Finana, as my witness, she watched me house that shit like a fucking animal. Dude, that shit, and I will admit, had this crazy garlic sauce that I was like, oh my God. It was pretty fucking good. Finana, as my witness, I did dastardly fucking work. I literally housed that shit. I quite literally destroyed that. Did you use utensils, sir? Why the fuck am I using a utensil for a burger? This shit is like hand food. Albeit a struggle, but it was hand food. Hi, Claude. Finana told us you were going to be Aster's daddy in Legoland. Okay, Finana really wanted to go to fucking Legoland. And Legoland usually has a policy that is, you need a child. They don't usually allow just random ass adults to go to Legoland. So the thing was, what she suggested was to bring Aster and be like, this is our 13-year-old son. As a means of sneaking into fucking Legoland. She was really adamant about this idea, but mostly about going to Legoland. Anyway, besides the fucking point. Anyway, so yeah, the 1 pounder, this shit was fucking seeping wet with a fucking, so the garlic sauce, right? So it was also, each layer was fucking just soiled with fucking sauce, okay? This shit was dripping with sauce. And I was like, no fucking universe. But I housed that shit like no tomorrow. Yeah. How did you not get sick? Don't ask questions. Hold on, let me, this photo, I don't know what it is. This one was, where was this? Was this also? Oh no, okay, I remember now. This was okay, so after this was, so we go karaoke goes till midnight. It's late as fuck. We all head back. We basically just eat food at the hotel. That's fun. Yeah. Cool. And then the next day, I do off collab with Wilson. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect to do it with Wilson. The only reason it ended up being Wilson was because Mane-san was like, hey, you should bring someone in to stream with you. And I was like, oh, really? She was like, yeah. So I was like, oh, I could just bring in Wilson, because at this point in time, me, Vanta had to be there for something already. So it was like, oh, we might as well just do something. You know what I mean? So I ended up bringing Wilson. We did that like quick, like 2-hour stream, which I am like, I think we talked about a lot of things in that one. If you haven't already watched that one, and if you want to get caught up on whatever the fuck, whatever type of podcast that I happen to be talking in that one, be my guest. The VOD's there. The VOD's there. Yes. End up going to Yakiniku with me, Vanta, and Wilson after that, and that was pretty good. A little fancy. Wilson has a very bad penchant to accidentally booking relatively fancy places. You know what? Hey, Wilson can ball out this time around. I'll let him be the man that he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? So, all in all, still pretty good lunch, and I enjoyed that. Not gonna lie, pretty good cuts. After that, was this night? Yes. So yeah, after that, we end up going to oh yeah, so the same night we end up going to Shabu Shabu, but also we went to Ikea, and oh my fucking god, this just okay. I don't know how else to explain this, other than the fact that now the ice cream soft serve at Ikea is 50 yen. That shit is cheap. Okay? That was unreal. Okay? But also, they did have hot dogs there. And you know me. I had to check. And let's just say, Ikea dogs did it right. Okay? Ikea dogs in Japan did it right. They got the full cut all the way through, minimal connection, decent crispy onion toppings. I was pretty happy. Okay. At this point in time, it's like me, Vox, Finana, Alira, Marinin, Anna. Yes. So we're like walking around Ikea. It's pretty fun. Some of us wanted ice cream, so some of us got ice cream. And unfortunately, I don't know if Finana told you this, guys, but Finana also got a drink. Now, I don't know how else to explain the way that the drink counter was. Actually, why the fuck am I trying to think of how to explain it? I can just draw it. Okay. So the drink counter was like this, okay? You wouldn't think that this was the drink counter, if I'm gonna be completely honest, right? So it was like the grates here, you know what I mean? And it was like the nozzle and then like a handle, you know what I mean? So it was like that, and there was 4 types of cold drinks. Now, to be honest, it kind of looked like condiment dispensers. You know what I mean? It kind of looked like condiment dispensers. I'll give her that. But then also, right next to it was the condiment dispenser. So she had the pass for a little bit, and then she lost it because the dispenser was like right next to it. Okay. And then on the far right is the coffee machine. And there was 4 hot drink options. Oh, and also like right next to it is like sugar and like other stuff. Okay. Having completely missed the drinks over here. Keep in mind, it is like 8 p.m. at this point in time. She decides to get a fucking coffee from the coffee machine. But also, that coffee was not great. You know what I mean? It was not great. And usually with coffee, you can kind of save it by getting like, you know, creamer, by adding sugar and just fucking, you know, and just making it a fucking sweet drink in order to make it a at least somewhat manageable experience. And bar none, let's just say, she didn't do any of that, and it was probably the worst coffee that I've ever tried. It was so bad that she ended up just not finishing it, and she just carried it the entire time. So the entire time we're walking around IKEA, we're waiting for our reservation at this dinner place. Then we have to also walk to the dinner place. All while she is still holding this coffee cup, and I'm just like, how come you still have this? Is it really that bad? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, why didn't you just put in like more sugar or whatever? And she's like, it was a little embarrassing. And I was like, what? So then I tried a little bit of it, and I was like, oh, I understand why you did not finish this. So we get to the dinner place, and we literally just wait for the fucking waitress to just be like, oh, do you want me to take this? And we're like, thank you. Thank God they've taken this away. So yeah, it was not good coffee. Keep in mind, I drink cold brew. Like I drink straight like black coffee usually, and that was not good coffee, you know? I wanted the cold drinks. Yeah, and then you just proceeded to get a hot coffee. Anyway, so yes, that was the tale of IKEA coffee, which I don't know if she did tell. Anyway, besides the point, kind of funny that it happened. Next day, I believe, what the fuck was I here? Oh, okay. This is the day that, so the day that me and, actually, no, which day is this? Wait, hold up. Let me check my calendar. Oh, Saturday. Okay. So this day, I ended up getting lunch with a couple friends, explored a lot. I ended up caving, and this is when I bought my, my hitbox, which I'm going to use to learn to play fighting games. We originally saw it at Soft Map when Shu and I went, and I was like, ooh, maybe I should pick one up, because it was like pretty. I am really committed to the idea that this next couple of months, my goal for 25 is to learn fighting games. If there's one thing that I want to take away from my fellow colleagues, I want to do my best to at least reach gold in SF6. I want to reach gold. I'm going to uphold the VV legacy and Cammy throw loop. That is my goal. And then also learn Tekken 8, because I want to learn Tekken 8. I want to learn how to play Reina. And yeah, honestly, me and Vox talked a lot about it, actually, about learning Tekken. So I'm very excited to give it a shot sometime soon. Yeah. 配信ありがとう。今授業中だけど気になって見に来ちゃった。今から授業頑張ってくれね。ありがとうございます。I thought you were gonna play Ed, but Cammy Loop is also an option for V. Listen. I'm committing really hard to the throw loop bit solely for the VV legacy. It's funny as fuck in my eyes. That's all I want to do. That's my go right there. Lots of people go into fighting games thinking it's all about combos, but seriously, learn fundamentals first, like spacing and punishing. Yeah, honestly, like again, like I want to learn how to play fighting games. It's a new territory for me, and honestly, like I I guess that's the other thing, right? Like I want to experiment a little bit more with the type of games that I play. And frankly, I'm not good at it, right? I'm not good at fighting games. The only quote unquote good at fighting games I was for like a little bit was playing Strive, because I played a lot of RAM. And when like Strive came out, I just had a lot of fun. And also I missed a lot of deadlines because of it. So, you know. So yeah, that's my goal. What else was it? So yeah, I got a controller. That shit was awesome. The most annoying fucking thing to ever carry around though, because it was a big ass box and it was annoying as shit. But that night we ended up going to, where the fuck is this? Other fancy yakiniku. I guess the other thing being is that we go to yakiniku a lot. For some reason, our natural instinct is to just go to yakiniku, because that is one, the most accessible, two, the easiest to book, and three, we have a shit ton of people, so you can imagine how that goes. So yeah, it's yakiniku, and then also going to karaoke after. You get the point. We see a couple people off, some people head home, and it's a good time. We get to have a good time with some of the people who are trying to go home. Is that why you bought the luggage? Yes. So fun fact, this controller, the box that I've got, or rather the box that this controller fucking came in, is quite literally maybe a third of, or 3/4 of the size of my carry-on bag. Okay? It's a big ass fucking box. And it sucked. So it took up a lot of space. And I frankly just did not, like, if I took this home, I would not have any fucking clothes to bring home, because there's no space for me to pack my clothes anymore, or even my skincare, or even my underwear. You know what I mean? So I was like, shit, I have to buy a new fucking luggage before I leave at some point in time. So we end up going to, or rather, I am procrastinating really hard, by the way. I quite literally, so fun fact, I didn't buy the luggage until literally the morning that I flew out. I got up at 10 a.m. when Muji opened, because I saw it. I saw it the day before when I was shopping like a little bit, because I was like, ooh, I should probably pick this up. At the time, I was also a little embarrassed, because I was browsing Muji a little bit, and I was also like, ooh, there's a line and a lot of people. I also am really bad about asking to buy certain things that I don't remember the actual vocabulary for. I don't remember the actual like word for luggage. I think it was like nimotsu or something like that. So I was like, I don't know. So I was like, I don't fucking know what I'm supposed to say. So obviously the easiest way for me to do that is to just do it when no one was there, which was at opening at 10 a.m. So that's when I bought my fucking luggage, when no one was there, and it was not credit at all. There you go. You can just show them a picture. I'm a pussy. Some things I am like, yeah, we can just do that. But also there are a lot of other things that I am like, oh no, I can't do that. Same night, by the way, same night of the, so we had yakiniku, and then we had karaoke, and then we went to Don Quixote. So we went to Don Quixote. We went to, so Don Quixote, we were just exploring a little bit. You know what I mean? From what I remember earlier, I needed to get something for her family, and it was like, okay, we'll just walk around. I don't know if anyone else told this story. When we were in Donkey, and keep in mind, it's late at night, and you can imagine the type of characters that happen to show up in the middle of the night at maybe like 11 p.m. to like midnight. And you can imagine how that goes, because as we're walking, there is this couple on like the 4th floor. Now, as she walks past us, keep in mind there's like 4 of us. Or rather, actually, was it 5? Yes, it was 5. So me, Vanta, Vox, Finana, Alira. And we're all kind of doing our own thing. Walking past us is this lady who, and I don't know how else to explain it, straight up ass out. It was like I genuinely don't understand how her fit worked, but it was just her ass was out. Like there was no other explanation that I have for this. Got out? Yes. shit was crazy. And like, I remember all of us collectively were like, did you see that? But you know, it was also like, damn, I didn't know you wear this out, or rather I didn't know you were supposed to wear this out. So we were just like, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. So we fucking skedaddle and we get the fuck out of Donkey after buying all of our shit, and we go home, and it's like me, and everybody goes home. So yeah, in a random encounter with Ass Lady, kind of crazy, but was funny to say the least. What else was there? Yeah. So yeah, around this time we end up going to, oh yeah, this is why, because we end up going to the other guy's place. That's why. So the day that we crashed Diamond Days, me and Fiona, we just pulled up because it just so happened that I was checking out, and I was also like, I'm gonna go crash at their place now. She was also needing to get ready to go, so we were just like, hey, we should just go and hang out with the other guys and get lunch before we go, and we can all see each other off, basically. So that was the easiest way for us to do it. So we end up going over, have a good time, get lunch, fun day. On the way out, I am now trying to get back to the place that they were staying, and I am lost. So the one thing that I have realized when I travel is that I am notoriously both really good and really bad with directions, right? I will get to places on time. I will get to places relatively around the time that I should be. Just not in the way that I should, if that makes sense. Because Google Maps tells you go out this one exit. And I'm like, oh shit. I don't know if this is the right exit. I end up going out the wrong exit. And I'm like, oh shit, I have to figure out how to get to this place. So you'll see me walking maybe like a couple extra coming out of different exits. And I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And suddenly I am like, okay, I guess I just need to cross this. And I look for, the way that I usually navigate is that I look for landmark stores that happen to show up on Google Maps. And that way I know I'm at the right intersection, basically. So I'm like, okay, I know where that is. Therefore it is that direction. And that's how I usually do it. You know what I mean? So that happened a lot. And I happened to encounter a lot of different fucking places that I am just like, oh, oops. Yeah. That's kind of just how it goes. Need you, where the fuck am I? Exactly. After that, I believe off voice mimicry happens. That was awesome. Lots of bro talks. Me and my boys just happen to be talking a lot about like what's going on in our lives. You know what I mean? Like we are all equally both busy but not busy. You know what I mean? So I guess the best way to talk about it, or rather, at the end of the day, I want to make it known. The boys are working hard. The boys have a lot of ideas. The boys are doing their best. You know what I mean? These are guys who I have shared many experiences with, and these are guys who I hold in very high regard. They're awesome. And I'm glad that I'm able to share every experience that I can alongside them. So please, if you ever get the chance, just know, just let them know that they're well appreciated. I think, I don't know. I talk a lot about them more in membership, that's for sure. But I really appreciate the guys. I really do. Their company, their friendship, like everything about it, it means a lot to me. So, these are guys who I'm ride or die with these guys. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Boys locker room talks, real. We talked until maybe like 4 or 5 a.m. That shit was crazy. So yeah, me and Wilson also went to an Ikinari steak on our own. Like we it was just us two. We were talking about a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how to explain that one. It was just two bros like patting each other on the back, being like, yeah, me and my boys, not much else really, to be honest. Like I'll be honest here. A lot of this now, we have now reached Aimless Claude arc. And by Aimless Claude arc, I mean, I had no plans. I had zero idea of what I was going to do. I basically was, if anyone wants to hang out, if anyone wants to have dinner, if anyone wants to do anything, I'll do it. Right? So, anytime that I had the freedom, I then proceeded to just walk around. I would walk around like a fucking, I pretend that I envision that I am a 70-year-old man with a little walking cane and like one hand behind his back, left hand with a cane, you know, perusing the streets of random neighborhoods, looking for random things to do, basically. That was the experience. I quite literally was just, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna walk around. I'm gonna just walk. So I was chilling most of the time. I know a lot of people are like, how come you didn't do anything? How come you didn't plan to do this? How come you didn't plan to do that? And I was like, well, you know what I mean? Like I really like to pull just the, yes, this is what tranquility feels like, you know what I mean? So I have my little Oji-san arc for like a little bit, and then I'm back to whatever the fuck is going on. Yeah. So there's just a couple extra meals here and there. Took pictures, really nice. Meat sushi, really good. Pretty expensive. Oh, right. I also went, and for those of you who are Grandblue players, I also went to the Grand Cypher kitchen last second because I was like, okay, fuck, I need to think. I want to hit this before I leave because I completely forgot that it was happening. So I went, and they still had the Soifon collab items. So they had, I have a couple photos. So I had the Bahamut Skimin, which is pretty good. I got like the Bellio drink and the Soifon drink, and then also the Soifon parfait. And I was like, awesome. And also they did gacha. They did gacha on these tarot cards, but I also fucking lucked out because all of my draws were shit. So I was like, okay, I don't like these characters anyway. Whatever. But then the coaster that they gave me was awesome because it was Relic Buster and you could pick that one. And I was like, yes, this is awesome. So me, I think gifting 5, appreciate it. So yeah, that was probably the only thing that I did by myself and for myself throughout this entire trip, was go to the Grandblue Cafe. Who was one of the characters? Does anyone know that fucking that one light character, Light Arene? I think her name is like Sui or something. Yeah, she has like a fucking loot or whatever. That was like the character that I got, but frankly, I don't use her at all, and I've not read any of her fucking lore. So I'm like, okay, well. So yeah, you can imagine. Okay, so fast forward a little bit. The morning of my flight, the morning that I'm about to go back home. I need to get that luggage. I wake up at like shit o'clock. By the way, the night before. Oh, that just reminded me. Because so after Vanta had left, we all had to go our separate ways. You know what I mean? We had to disperse a little bit. So we had to find a new place to stay. I found a new place to stay. Specifically a one room just for me. Now, In this room, there was a TV. And with this TV, they didn't quite have like YouTube or Netflix, but they did have video on demand free. Now, to be completely honest, you can imagine how this is going to go, because they have cartoons, they have hobby, they have movies, they have some other fucking thing that I completely forgot about, and then they have adult content. So now there's a part of, now keep in mind, I am by no means like a very you know what type of guy. I don't do that. I really don't mess with any of that. But there was the part of me that was like, what goes on behind the doors? I mean, it's free. Yeah, I was like, I'm not paying for this. So, I mean, is Unk freaky? No. But you might think this is weird, because I was then like, these titles to half of these fucking videos are fucking insane. Because, and I will not repeat them. I'll be completely honest. I won't, because you can imagine. Like you can imagine. You know what I mean? It's to the point where I cannot recite these. You know what I mean? But that being said, I just had to know. Now, the way that this TV worked was you couldn't scrub through the footage. You know what I mean? You know how most TVs, you can go like second by second? You know what I mean? You can like press like left or right and it can just fucking, you know, yeah. There was the part of me that was like, okay, when does the plot get crazy? You know what I mean? There was one that was like, oh, this dude and his brother live together, and one day the older brother comes home with a girl and is like, this is my girlfriend, and she's a masseuse or some shit, and the younger brother is like, oh, okay, cool. And then obviously the girlfriend tries to, you know, mess with the younger brother. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. I just wanted, quite literally, I wanted to know how this fucking ended, or like how this happened, right? So you couldn't scrub through the footage. So the only way you could do it was fast forwarding or reversing it, basically, right? But also, I'm impatient as fuck. You know what I mean? I don't care to watch all this crazy, they're getting up all on each other. Like, I don't give a fuck. All right. I want to know the drama. Like, there's like, you know how it's broken up into sections a lot of the time? There's the portion where it's like, oh, it's doing it behind his back. Oh, doing it when he's not home. Oh, doing it when he's like blackout drunk. You know what I mean? Like, it's shit like that. So I was like, oh, okay, so this is broken down this way. How does that lead up to that? I'm like, okay, whatever, man. So the entire time I am dead ass scrolling through this entire video. And keep in mind, it's like a 2-hour fucking video at like times 64 speed, waiting for like anything relatively like plot noteworthy to happen. And then I'll press play and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what happened. Are they gonna go back to doing the deed? All right, whatever. I'm skipping that shit. And that's how that happened. And I would do this like every once in a while to just be like, what the fuck is going on in half of these? But then I realized, oh, wait a second. This TV has a lot more than I realized, because then I found the fucking Revice Geats movie. The one after the end of Revice and the middle, like probably in like the episode 20-ish of Geats. And I was like, no fucking way. And I watched the entirety of that in whole, no speed up, no nothing. I watched that entire fucking movie because I was like, oh my fucking God, there is no way this is real. So yeah, if there's anything you can take away from this, listen, I will not care for some things, but when there's the one thing that I care about, aka Kamen Rider, you know I'm sat down. You know I'm locked in for that. Is all I'm saying. So yeah, I watched the entirety of that movie. And that was quite the experience. Lock in is crazy. Yup. Why can't you just watch like normal people? Because I don't want to. You need to understand, I don't want to. I literally only turned it on because I was curious if there was anything funny that would happen. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I truly don't like have any other purpose other than, oh, this would be really funny to talk about later. You know what I mean? Because quite literally, this was just a funny story to tell on stream now of all times. You know what I mean? So was it ever used for its intended purpose? Absolutely not, actually. That's the funniest fucking part. I literally just watched it because it was funny. Better yet, I didn't even watch it entirely. I watched a fucking PowerPoint slideshow waiting for the plot to happen. So yeah, that was yeah. So how was the ending? That shit was crazy. Half of these don't end. They don't have endings. They literally just end by like fade to black of like, oh my god, you did so much. Whoa, you know, that's it. That's literally how half of these fucking end, and it's like, okay, like there's no resolution to half of these, and I'm like, what the fuck? So that was also the reason why I stopped watching at that point. You know what I mean? Like, quite literally, none of them followed through to the end. There was one where the acting was so bad though. Oh my fucking god. This was probably the craziest one of them all, because it was basically like, you are like a secret agent hiding in like a warehouse or some shit, and she is like a guard. But oh my lord, there is supposed to be like fight choreography. She's like supposedly like fighting you to like, you know, fight you into submission, so that way she can hold you, she can take you to her leader, basically. You know what I mean? But oh my fucking god, this was so abysmal, because quite literally, you can tell that they don't know how to not fight each other. She very clearly cannot throw a fucking punch to save her life, but the dude who was like supposed to be like the POV was swinging. You know what I mean? Like, this dude was out to kill. So obviously she is just like, I can't match this fucking energy, and this guy is fucking going insane. So it's like, what the fuck? Quite literally, I don't know how to explain it. This dude is like holding the fucking camcorder to his side, like pointing the camera at him and her at the same time, and you can see his arm holding the camera as he is like swinging his left arm, holding the camera in his right, and like kicking every once in a while, and she is just flailing around like a fucking wet sock. You know what I mean? Dude, it was fucking crazy. Anyway, was it humor? No, it was just abysmal fucking acting. Anyway. There you go. You didn't think we were getting 20. What the fuck? So that was yeah. I to be completely honest, I got nothing. I truly have nothing other than the fact that like that shit was just like, this will be an experience that I will remember, and I will be like, damn, I am not doing this again. It was for a bit, and if anything, it was not a bit that was like super worth it, you know what I mean? But like, whatever. That's crazy. Yep. Anyway, yeah. So got my luggage, got my 2 luggages, you know what I mean? And I'm rushing to the fucking airport. And now, so I'm at the airport like pretty early, and I have about what is it? Give or take like 2 2-ish hours till I board the plane. I'm just chilling. I'm doing nothing. I board the plane. I realize I am back in economy because I didn't want to pay for another like seat change because I'm like, this shit is too expensive. Okay. Fun fact. To change seats to business class was $5,000. To get premium plus was $400 last second. So I was like, there's no fucking universe that I do that shit. So I settle and I'm like, okay, I'm sitting in economy. I don't give a shit. This was not worth it when I got premium plus or whatever the fuck, the economy plus, whatever. I don't want to bother with this shit. So I end up sitting in economy next to this one guy. Now, more often than not, there will be moments where you kind of accidentally look over a little bit. You know what I mean? You'll look over like a little bit because you're just like, oh, you're a little too close, buddy. But like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So this guy has one of those like fold phones, like the vertical fold phones, like the Samsung like big tablet one. And this dude's listening to Canaria. Like he's listening to Vocaloid. He's listening to Canaria, and I'm looking at it because it's got the fucking like album cover preview on the fucking home screen, and I was like, so you can imagine that I'm like, oh no, what does this mean? And I don't want to say a thing. Because I am like, oh, the degrees of connection to where I am and how this is going to play out are a little too close. You know what I'm saying? Canaria, Vocaloid, lots of Canaria, or lots of VTubers covered Canaria songs. You can imagine what happens when a lot of VTubers cover a Canaria song, but also Canaria himself is also a VTuber. You know what I mean? And if you happen to watch or listen to Canaria, you have an inkling about VTubers. And if anything, if you have an inkling of VTubers, you kind of know about, companies and stuff like that. So you can imagine how I am just like, as much as I want to do this, as much as I want to make a friend, not today, because this is little too close. So this is where I do something dastardly. This is where I become a fucking menace. Okay? This dude next to me is also watching Arcane. He is watching Act 1. Now, at the time, I also wanted to watch Arcane because I was like, oh, I'm going to watch it when I get home, or watch Act 3 when I get home. I might as well catch up on Act 1 and Act 2. We're both watching Act 1. Okay, but keep in mind, I'm watching it on my iPad, so it's a little bigger. You know what I mean? But the thing is I'm watching it, but I'm just like maybe like 2 minutes ahead of him. You know what I mean? So in the same vein of I can see what he's watching, I know damn well he could also see what I'm watching. So there was the part of me that I'm like, oh, this does not feel great. I am doing this man a disservice. But also I want to keep watching. And I don't want to be weird and ask him to watch it with him. So you can imagine. Neither of us said a single word to each other. And then once we finished Arcane up till Act 2, I then proceeded to put culinary classwares back on and I watched the team battles. And that was all I did for the rest of that flight. I got home, I Ubered home because none of my friends were able to pick me up and that kind of sucked, but whatever, man. I got home, put my bags on the ground, called someone for a little bit, because I needed to check in for something. And then I was like, okay. And then I proceeded to knock the fuck out. I was out cold. I slept for like 6 hours. I wake up and then I realize, oh shit, I don't feel good. So right now I have like some semblance of like a fever kind of thing. I don't think it's you know what, what shall not be named. You know what I mean? I did take a test earlier and it came out negative, so I'm like, okay, it should be fine. But also, in all fairness, the entire plane ride, I literally did not have my jacket on because I needed my jacket as a pillow, because obviously these seats are fucking uncomfortable as shit. So I had to lean on something. So I used my fucking jacket as a pillow, but also it's cold as shit. So you can imagine the entire time I'm freezing my ass off, but also only very only limited coverage at that point in time. So I probably got sick because of the plane. Probably did. So then I stayed up for a little bit. I fell asleep for like 3 hours this morning, like 2 o'clock. I woke up at like 6. I went to the gym because I was like, I can't feel like shit all the time. So by the time I woke up, I was like, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'll see how it goes. Go to the gym. I feel a lot better, but my cough is still here now. So while I was at the gym, the cough was not there. But after I came home and after I've just sat down and do whatever, now I'm fucking coughing again, and it sucks, and my throat is not having a good time because obviously my fucking job revolves around me talking the entire time. So, you know, now here I am. I'm still coughing pretty bad, but enough to where, or rather, I'm talking in a way that doesn't agitate it nearly as much, so I can survive, so to speak. Yeah. So yeah. That is my 2 week or rather the general summary of my 2 week, or yeah, my 2 weeks that I fucking disappeared. I really got nothing else, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah. So Muji luggage will be with you when you travel now? Yes. Now I have learned that I truly do need a larger luggage, and I will use this fucking forever. So yeah, that is yeah. So that was my 2 week vacation, so to speak. It still ended up being a lot more work than vacation, to be completely honest. But you know what? That's okay. For the most part, I have now acquired a controller. I have a lot of good news from a variety of different things. I now have an actual luggage. Yeah. And I'm gonna relax. Or rather, I can't relax. Now that I'm home, I have to be back on the grind set because obviously I've not streamed for 2 weeks, and you know how it be because I haven't played Valorant in like I don't know how long, and I only played like for a little bit on the JP servers, but also I played with the shittiest mousepad ever, and also with probably not the most ideal setup, so I was like, oh, you know what I mean? So hey, now I gotta be back on the grind, but also I want to make sure that I can hit at least 20 streams before the end of this month, because I am like, damn, I did not meet that quota last month, and I want to meet that quota this month. So now I have to do my best to stream pretty much like 3 days in a row, or rather 3 streams in like a day for like 5 days until I reach that quota. You know how it be. So now I am like, ooh, I got to do this now, because also I am going to be gone in December because I have family things. And that is also, you know, kind of not negotiable in my case. So I kind of have to. So I got to be grinding out a lot of streams while I still can. So also now I got to buy Tekken, because Tekken's expensive. So I got to wait till I get paid, because we spent a lot in Japan. So I gotta wait till I get paid so I can buy Tekken 8, so that way I can play the game, so I can learn Reina, and that way I can climb the ladder, and that way I can somehow reach red rank, because that's my goal. It's not my goal. I don't know what red rank is. All I know is that's what Vox told me, and I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, I also downloaded Trepang 2 again, so that'll be another game soon. Thank you for the akasupa. Iris, thank you for the akasupa. Why the dolphins? Wait, but thank you? Is this like the you tried? Like, really, thank you so much. I want to just be part of your symphony. What the fuck? Wait, what? It's the symphony meme? What the fuck is the symphony meme? Wait, what the? Someone, chat, explain. Explain. I don't understand. You don't know? You need to remember, I am not on the internet. I literally only had twitter.com on my phone for like the duration of the trip, and I literally uninstalled it when I got home. I don't have the ability to consume the only thing that I saw throughout that period of time was the chill guy memes. I have not seen anything regarding the fucking dolphin. I don't know anything about this fucking dolphin. It's like that song over art of dolphins jumping out of water. What the fuck? What does this mean? You fuckers are just giving me I don't even know what to make of this. Either way, just a mix of dolphin rainbows and the symphony song. It's okay. Basically, hopeless core over dolphin images with the song in the back. What the fuck do you mean hopeless core? What the fuck does that mean? I just want to be a part of your symphony. Ooh, I don't know. When you hold me tight, another go. I don't fucking, you know. I think Pokemon official reference it to. What the fuck? You do know? I know the song. I don't know about the dolphin though. This is like a month old. What? How was I not informed of this? What the shit? Hold up. I'm pretty sure Lyra went to bed, but I need to like, I need to text someone. Fuck. Who can I message? Who can I message to that can explain the fucking symphony as referenced the meme before? Okay. Who do you guys, question. Who do you think would know this meme and I can straight up DM right now and ask? Vox knows the meme? What the fuck? Vox, do you know what the fuck that dolphin meme with that symphony song is? Like, do you know this meme? Or is this just a random thing you've now heard of? Okay, I've messaged him. Pretty sure Vance might know? I don't know where Vance is, to be honest. Who else can I message? Who else has got? Who else can I hit up and be like, okay, they would probably know. Hum. We gotta see. I gotta see who. Actually, let me ask it. Leo, are you awake right now? I need to ask. Okay, do you know this meme with dolphins jumping out of the water and like playing this symphony song or whatever? Like, am I a boomer for not knowing this, or are we in this together and just not in just not knowing current memes. What in the fuck is this? Okay, thank you. Also, Val, in like an hour. See you then, buddy. What can I say? It's just that fucking easy. Dude, wait. Who else can I ask? Who else can I ask? Wait. Dolphin Symphony. We are boomers? Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is this, man? Okay. I'm sending this to my manager. How much do you know about memes? And have you seen this dolphin before? I'm asking everyone, dude. I'm asking everyone. Anybody who I see online of my friends list right now, I'm asking them. It's a good thing with the super. I'm praying to God. I pray to God that they respond. Otherwise, I don't know. Welcome back. Can we get a dap? Thank you for 10 months. Okay. Oh, fuck. There you go. My man. Chai, thank you for 4 months. Bow, thank you for the membership. Unk? Dopio? Oh, wait. Actually, you're right. Dopio, are you awake right now? I have a not necessarily important question to ask. Norlin, thank you for the suba. Dopio gonna write an essay? I'm waiting. I need to wait for him to respond. Actually, Rima, are you busy right now? And I need your grand wisdom in regards to meme knowledge. Have you seen this dolphin before? Have you seen this dolphin? You're asking the other. Listen. I am simply gathering info. Welcome back. Can't believe you're not in nowhere. Listen. I have to conduct these experiments with validity. I need to expand my control group. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I've never seen this dolphin before. I don't know shit about this meme. I just got to make sure that I am not the crazy one. And hopefully at some point in time, someone besides Leo will respond. Okay, so all right, so we've hit Leo. I've sent Vox a message. I've sent my manager a message. Realma, Dopio. Who else can I hit with this question? We need to keep the train go. Actually, Petra, are you busy right now? I need to confirm something. Do you know this dolphin? Okay, where's Scarla? Scarla. Important question. Okay, wait. Semi-important question. Have you seen this dolphin before? This is the dumbest fucking bit I've done in a while. Okay. No fucking way. No! Petra hit me with, yeah, the symphony dolphin. Okay, manager said, I don't know. Okay, am I crazy? Wait, okay. I am being flamed for not knowing this. Like, was this TikTok or like, I don't understand. Oh shit. Vox, gonna be honest with you, Chief, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Thank you for confirming confirming. Can you send me this? Perhaps I have seen it, but am confused. Oh my fucking god. I don't know. It's been everywhere. Thank you, Petra. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've done in a while. My manager says, I said, how much do you know about memes and have you seen this dolphin before? And I just linked a random one. And they are like, I don't know. I only know Chico. Okay. Thank you. I owe you dinner at some point for this, Petra. My bad. I did not know you were busy. I think it's so funny that I listen. This is awesome. Chico a truther? This is so dumb. Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know that I'm still in the loop. Or rather, now I am being informed that I am now back in the loop, so to speak. I just think it's insanely funny that fucking... Okay, Ryoma responded. What is this? Haha. Okay, Ryoma does not know. Thank God. The sanctity has been maintained. Because I said, okay, thank you. I owe you a dinner at some point for this. And she's like, what? And she was like, because I know the symphony dolphin. And I said, yes. She is the only one who has technically responded. You are the only one so far who has any knowledge of this meme. She is the only one. She is the only one who has thus far responded in kind with a confirmation that this is a thing. Okay. Thank you, Petra. Can you ask her to explain to you? No, I'm pretty sure she's busy. Okay, Vox says, of course, I think this originated from the Aqua Park / Windows Vista aesthetic memes, like how it feels to cheat on your wife, but they added the song, which does fit. This, okay, technically he does understand. It's kind of like a vague way of saying, yeah, this is good, but in a brain dead, ha ha he he type of way. Okay, Vox, thank you. In a way, well, he explained it, but also, yeah, you know what, it worked. It works, I guess. Identical usage to this image, I think. Okay, thank you for confirming. Leo messaged me with Know Your Meme video about the fucking dolphin and says, oh, what the fuck, Lamau. Listen. So Ryoma, don't worry about it. I just had to confirm whether or not this was common knowledge. Anytime, goat, happy to help. Thank you, Vox, my man. Okay, now we wait on Scarla and Dopia to respond at some point in time. At some point in time, we will get an answer on whether or not they truly know. Also, JC, thank you for gifting 10. I don't know if I said that earlier, but thank you. Midnight, thank you for gifting 10 as well. Raining Windows, thank you for the 5 months. Tsuki, thank you for the super earlier. Jasmine, thank you for the 12 months. My fucking chat is broken. Give me 1 second. There we go. Aya might know. Aya might know. Okay, hold up. Aya, I need to confirm something. Do you know this meme? Okay. Oh wait, okay. Responding manager. Okay, thank you. You are the best. Salute. Ooh. Who else can we? All right. Okay. Not a knower moment. This is so dumb. Okay. Who else would be awake at this point in time? Wait, low key, it's kind of brain rot. No, I don't think Sunny would know this. If I'm gonna be completely real, I don't think Sunny would have it. Albin, I need to confirm something with you. Do you know this meme? Like, have you seen this dolphin before with this exact song? There we go. Bro is messaging the entire brand. Dude, I'm just messaging random people who I would like think that would know the meme. This is my simple solution. Maridin, I feel like maybe at some point we'll find Maridin. I don't know if she's busy right now. I think she might be. I think would know the meme messages Ryoma. Okay, listen. Messaging Ryoma was simply just a matter of having a control unit, not control unit, but a control factor here, okay? We know that he doesn't know that many memes. So we need to confirm if Ryoma knew about Symphony Dolphin, okay? Then that would mean that this is a universal thing. That would mean that this is a universal meme that everybody would know. And then I can be like, okay, I feel bad for not knowing this. But he did not. Therefore, I'm not in the wrong for not knowing this. Okay. I still can't believe that this is literally, this only got fucking spurred on by an Akasupa. This is probably the dumbest fucking thing that I've done in a while, but I'll be completely real, it's kind of fucking funny. So I'm like, all right, cool. Okay. Albin says, I know the song, but I've never seen this meme. Okay, thank you. Your response will lead to favorable scientific results. Thank you, Albin. Thank you, Albin. New variable appears. We're cooking. Ooh, actually, did bro have a control variable? No. Wilson, have you seen this meme before? This is not an authentic experiment. Well, I'd listen, man. I'm just here to fucking. I'm just here to cook. I'm here to cook. Okay? We just have to confirm. Who has a okay. This man is a fraud? Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. You're probably not wrong. I've not been good at conducting experiments, keep in mind. I only know how to code. That's not the time. Listen, I did not do great in chemistry. I did not do great in physics. Listen, all of my fucking labs sucked. I was shit at biology too. There's a reason that I just learned how to code, okay? Listen, I do not know how to conduct proper experiments. You're asking a lot of me. So simply for that fact, I am just doing, I am clarifying it the best way that I know how, which is by doing a really dumb shit by just messaging literally everyone. If you meet, okay, I'm going somewhere, but this seems really important. If you mean like dolphin edits of this image, yeah, I've seen it. Okay, but have you seen this dolphin, or rather, have you seen dolphins with this song in particular? Like specifically this symphony song. Okay, we're cooking. Shit, this is my cleric, dog, I'm gonna die. My bad, bro. Okay. I need someone to take that "have you seen this man" part from SpongeBob and edit Claude over it. Dude, I am this is quite literally the equivalent of like, have you dreamed this man? Who knew the picture? Oh my god. Which picture are you using though? It is literally just Symphony Dolphin Trend. Okay, Doppio knows. Doppio just responded with Symphony. Okay, we have confirmed some facts. Thank you, Doppio. So far it seems Doppio and Petra know. Okay, I've heard this song, but never used with this dolphin image. Okay, Wilson does not know. Symphony of Subclaw just finished eating dinner. Hell yeah, I love that dolphin, but if you need me to hunt it for you, I'll do it easy peasy. It's okay. Thank you. I just needed to confirm whether or not this meme is common knowledge in this current age. I am being told this meme is like a month old and that I'm late. So I am confirming whether or not people do know about this or not. Therefore, if they do not, I am validated. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of old meme-wise, like 2 months or something. Okay, thank you. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Duke of Chin. Think of 7 months. Yee, think of 6 months. Jasmine, think of 12 months. Jay Stray Dogs, think of 8 months. Miko, think of 9 months. Sion, think of 5. You're not the one who doesn't know this meme. I also don't know. I only know the song. Exactly. Who said Sunny for science? Because yes, ask him. Okay, Sunny. Big bro. Do you know this meme? All right, we will see. If he responds, we will see. Surely calling him big bro, we'll get him to respond. On God. He will wake up eventually. If Sunny knows, then I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
My money is on none of Noctrix being knowers. I see. He just GM'd earlier. Fuck. We struggling out here. Shout out Petra though, by the way. I can't believe Petra is like the only one who fucking knew right off the fucking bat. I think that shit's awesome. I think Petra is like the last person I kind of expected to actually know the meme. I'm not gonna lie. Now the question is, who else can we drag in? We shall see. We shall see. I will keep you guys updated on when we get new information. When we shall see. We shall see. I feel as though I have conducted enough research for tonight. I feel as though I've confirmed some info. Yeah. You've done great research up until this day. Exactly. I feel as though seriously, dude, you need to watch a video to get it. Even the singer memed it. Wait, what? That happened? What? Not all of them are honest results. I refuse. Well, you cannot say that. I believe these have all been honest results because people confirmed or denied whether or not they did know it or not. I believe that we've conducted a very scientifically accurate and a valid experiment. Therefore, these findings can aid us in our scientific research moving forward. Zero margin of error. Exactly. No error possible. Bruh. Lies. My bad. Candy, thank you for the 5 months. Waskies, this is the do you know this man Pitbull bit all over again. Time is a flat circle. Damn, I think that's kind of crazy that you still remember that. When I proceeded to take the IMDb photo of Pitbull and message everybody else being like, do you know this man? Damn. I'm kind of surprised you do remember that. Also, me, I think getting 5 from earlier. Shu, thank you for the 12 months. Rua, thank you for the 9 months. Yuda, thank you for the joining membership. Shiro, thank you for the 12 months. Yeah. History repeats itself. What can I say? Okay, Sunny just replied, no. All right. Thanks, big bro. All right. We've established this is, therefore, we've done it. We've done it. Who else could be of note here? Part of me is like, ooh, could I ask a JP library? And just be like, America no meme. You know, it's gonna be fucking crazy, but Sunny didn't know. Who'd you ask? I don't. Oh, Psyche knows a lot of memes. Oh, he does know a lot of memes actually. I wish I could explain to you that one, but he does know a lot of memes. Okay. I think thus far we have done a good job. I think we've conducted a very solid experiment. Chat, I think we've done a good job tonight. Try Millie. Isn't Millie streaming right now? Actually, you know what? You're right. Hold on. Bless Millie. Millie Parfait. Millie, I know. Wait, Millie, are you still streaming? I need to confirm something. Do you know this meme? Like, have you seen this dolphin and song together in one? Okay. Also, don't play this on stream. Don't get copyrighted. It's so funny. It started with the Supa. I know. Shoes left pinky toe. They remember. This is so dumb. This is the dumb, one of the few dumb things that I happen to just decide is a good idea at some point in time. I don't know why. Oh, Scarlett's streaming right now? No, she's not gonna look at her messages. I need to know. She knows. Fuck. Oh, fuck. What do we do? DM her still. I already did. No, I can't. No, I don't like. Okay, here's the thing. I don't like chatting in her, or rather, how do I put this? I don't like going into people's chats to be like, check your DM, because I think that's like annoying as fuck. You know what I mean? That's not my thing. That's not my thing. We don't do that. No. That's disruptive, and I don't like that. Okay, the only responses that we're waiting on now is Aya and Scarla. Those are out of the ones we have sent so far. Aya and Scarla. You can update us on another day. Exactly. We can reestablish. We can touch base later. Okay. I need to take a break for like half an hour because I need to get dinner and I also need to get ready for Valorant. So I'm going to wrap up right now and then we're going to play Vala. Does that sound good? Are we good? And then tomorrow we're going to play whatever game. I don't know which game I'm going to play, but tomorrow I'll make a room for whatever game. If anyone wants to make a Trepang 2 thumbnail for me, because I don't fucking know how to draw, much appreciated, because I'll figure that out. I don't know. If you guys had a good night tonight, yeah, I had a good one. I hope you had a good one. I'm freaking my shit, I guess. I'll be back on my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to watch Valorant, stay tuned, I guess, and you'll see. Okay. Yeah. What time is Valo? At like 8 o'clock, so in like half an hour. Ha. What is this? Okay, thank you, Millie. Don't worry about it. I just needed to confirm if you knew this or not. Okay. She said, yeah, I know. Ha. Why? Why? No reason. For scientific purposes only. Thumb emoji. Okay. I'll see you guys in like half an hour. I'm gonna get dinner. Thank you guys. Good. It's good to be back. Good to be back. Fuck. How does it go again? Fuck. 5 bars, 5 seconds. Cinnamon, feminine, vitamin, vitamin, cinnamon. It's something, cinnamon, all men are friends. I don't fucking know. Okay, bye. I love my video. Okay, I will see you guys in half an hour. Okay, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yo.